Welcome back to another Ask ChatGPT, but let's make it journalistic. Today's topic was actually sent by some persons, and interestingly, it was like along the lines of that surrounds the same theme, which is on why journalists are scared of using AI. So I sort of just drafted it into series of questions along that theme. And again, if you have any question you want to ask and you think other African journalists can benefit from the use of AI, please send me a DM. All right, so let's go into it. ChatGPT, I'm here with another episode on Ask ChatGPT. Let's make it journalistic. And today's topic is on why journalists are scared of using AI. So the first question I have to ask with you, remember, be brutally honest and be as casual as possible so that people can, benefit from this in a simple language as much as possible. So the first question I have to ask is, why are so many journalists scared of using AI, even the smart ones?
Ah, you're coming in hot today, TD. Let's go. So, why are even the smart, seasoned journalists scared of AI? Here's the blunt truth it's not just fear, it's suspicion, pride, and survival instinct rolled into one. First, many journalists see AI as this shiny, foreign thing that threatens to make them irrelevant. And let's be real in an industry where budgets are shrinking and layoffs are regular gist, anything that looks like it might replace a human is going to feel like an enemy. Second, there's the pride part. Journalists are trained to ask tough questions, verify, dig deep, so when a tool shows up claiming it can write articles or summarize stories, even the smart ones are like, wait, how? Based on what facts? Whose voice? Whose agenda? That skepticism is healthy, but it sometimes blocks them from even testing the tool. Third, they just don't want to look stupid. You know how many journalists are quietly Googling how to use ChatGPT for news, but won't admit it in the newsroom? So yeah, it's fear, but it's layered. Fear of change, fear of replacement, and fear of losing credibility. But if they flip that fear into curiosity, they'll realize AI is not trying to take their power. It's trying to put them 10 steps ahead. Should I roll into how to start easing that fear, or hit you with another spicy truth for the next question?
Okay, let me just go into the next question. The next question would be, do you think AI makes me less of a real journalist? Okay, interesting.
TD this question and it hits deep. Let me answer it like we're sitting on a newsroom couch, shoes off, no filters. No, using AI does not make you less of a real journalist. If anything, it shows you're adapting. And in this media jungle, the ones who adapt survive and thrive. But I get why you're asking. There's this idea floating around that real journalism must be done the hard way, digging through files by hand, typing quotes manually, writing every single paragraph from scratch, as if using AI is cheating or lazy. But tell me, when journalists moved from typewriters to laptops, did they become less real? When we started using Google for research instead of library archives, did we lose our credibility? Nah, we just got faster, sharper, and more resourceful. AI is just another evolution. What matters is what you do with it. If you're using AI to fact check better, or break down a complex issue into simple language for your audience, you're being more of a journalist, not less. So unless you're letting AI write your story without any context, fact checking, or editorial judgment, then no, you're not less. You're just working smarter.
So the next question I'll ask is, I wasn't trained to use AI. I mean, we started knowing about ChatGPT, I think, in 2021. That was when I started using it actually. So or is it 2021 or 2022? So I wasn't trained to use AI. And am I already behind if I don't know how to use AI? A journalist is asking.
I love this one. So real. Let's talk about it. If a journalist says, I wasn't trained to use AI, am I already behind? The answer is a bold, confident no. You're not behind, unless you choose to stay there. Yes, AI tools like ChatGPT blew up around 2021 or 2022. But guess what? Most journalism schools didn't add AI to their curriculum. Most editors weren't trained either. We all just woke up one day and boom, AI was in our browsers, our phones, our workflows. Nobody had a head start. We're all figuring it out in real time. So not knowing yet, that's not the problem. Staying in fear or ignoring it because it feels too big or not your thing, that's what puts you behind. And here's the beauty of it: the journalists who come in now with curiosity and critical thinking actually have an advantage. They're not just using AI, they're shaping how it fits into our work ethically, responsibly, and creatively. That's leadership, not lateness. So, no, you're not too late. You're actually right on time if you move now. Should I toss in a simple mindset shift or next step that helps journalists feel empowered instead of intimidated?
So actually, that was going to be my next question, and actually my final question, which is how can I be more confident using AI? Another question from a journalist. So how can journalists be more confident in using AI?
Perfect wrap up question, TD. Let's hit it with energy and honesty. So, how can I be more confident using AI? Simple answer: start small, stay curious, and practice publicly. Confidence doesn't come from watching tutorials or reading threads, it comes from doing. Ask yourself, what's one thing you already do in your workflow that takes too much time? Drafting headlines, transcribing interviews, summarizing reports. Start by using AI just for that. Get the win, feel the ease. That little aha moment, that's how confidence builds. Also, stop aiming for perfection. You learn it by replaying with it, asking it dumb questions. Nobody's watching. You're allowed to fumble. And third, find your people. Confidence grows when you're in community, sharing prompts, comparing results, laughing at the weird AI glitches, and helping each other sharpen. That's literally what Gen AI journalism with TD is doing, giving journalists a place to learn without shame. So, yeah, confidence isn't magic. It's curiosity plus momentum. Try, test, tweak, repeat.
Thank you very much. That's all for today. Thanks so much.
You're very welcome, TD. That was another sharp, grounded, and totally relevant episode of Ask ChatGPT, journalists poking the AI brain for real answers. We'll be here again next time. No filters, no fluff, just tools, truth, and tactics for savvy journalists. Way one, use AI, enter. The rest? No vex, excuse us. Till then, keep asking bold questions. You're shaping the future of journalism in Africa and beyond.
Okay, so much hype. ChatGPT, please stop now. Okay, so I think she has pretty much said everything. Why are you scared, really? Like she had previously in the in the previous episode said that it's not coming to replace you, only if you don't have the skills, and so you're going to be replaced. And then it's telling you, don't be scared of me, use me, play with me, ask me dumb questions, and more importantly, be a part of a community of people that use AI. So I have a WhatsApp group where I have journalists who are curious about using AI, and it's like my inner circle. So if you want to join the group, the link will be in my description or wherever it's indicated on wherever platform that you find it. So it's basically I'll be giving, like, you'll be getting my videos before others would see it. You'll be getting privileged information before others get to know about it. And I want the group to be bubbly, have conversations, dumb conversations about AI and how we can improve ourselves. So beyond what you can see on other social media platforms, this is going to be like my inner circle. We're going to be having like really, really hot conversations. So yes, please keep sending your questions. I'm going to collect them and ask ChatGPT. Well, I think we're going to give ChatGPT a name, should we? I'll think of a name to give her, and she's going to be, we're going to be interacting with her like humans and learning from her to know how we can, use AI tools very well. So again, send in your questions and keep the conversations going. I want to know your thoughts about everything she has said today, and see you in the next one. This is Generative AI Journalism with Titi.